One of the things I love about having a YouTube channel is I can look back on older videos and see how I decorated space. So I did that this week to see how I decorated our outdoor patio space, and I have come to the realization that if I'm working outside, most of the time I have on this shirt. So I've got it on again. I guess from now on, if I do patio work, I'll just wear this because by now it's a tradition. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Angie, and in today's video, we're going to be working on the patio area, getting it cleaned up, and just decorating it for the summer season. It's going to be a fun video, so I hope you'll join us. This is our patio area and the space that we'll be working in today. Sadly, our jasmine is not in bloom anymore, and I was hoping that I would get this video up before the jasmine stopped blooming, but we have had so much rain that I've had very little time to work on this area. Today we're going to be working in this space and getting it ready for the summer months. In the last video that I shared on this space, we went to the garden center to look at flowers and pick out some beautiful flowers for this space. I went with a green and white palette, which is what I usually do in the summer months. It's such a beautiful combination. It's so relaxing, and I just love these colors paired together. So let's get started on this area, and hopefully you will find inspiration for your own outdoor spaces. So now we're going to clean up the patio. We're going to blow off all the leaves, the trash that has accumulated out here. And a lot of the projects that I do around our home, I like to use this small electric leaf blower. It's very lightweight and it really does a great job for what I need it for. But sometimes we need a bigger tool to do the job. We have a lot of trees around our property, and this jasmine was full of leaves. And so my husband got out the big blower, and he loves to use this thing all around the yard. But he got it and blew out all the leaves that had accumulated in this jasmine. This was so satisfying to watch, and he enjoyed it so much. And he got all the leaves out of this vine, blew them all away, and it looks so much cleaner. It lets in a little more light, and it just made the space look so much cleaner and neater. And then we're going to wash it down. I'm not going to use the pressure washer. I'm using another product that I have used before, and it's an alternative for anyone that doesn't have a pressure washer or they don't want to get it out to do a certain area, to clean a certain area. It's easier to use. I'm just going to give this area just a light cleaning. It doesn't need much. It's not that bad. The swing does need some cleaning. The first thing we're going to tackle on this patio is this swing, and it needs to be washed off because it's got some yuck on it. And you can see that the stain is coming off a little bit on it, so it needs a touch up just so that it's protected from the weather and it looks a little better. It looks really rustic right now, which I don't mind that look, but I think for out here and the weather, it really helps it if I put another coat of stain on it. Let me show you the cleaner that I'm using on it. So here it is, and this is just an old bottle that we had in the garage that I pulled out. It just hooks to your water hose, and you turn the water hose on, you spray the surface, scrub it if necessary, and then rinse. So it's a really easy product and it works really well. So we're going to be using that today. Let's get this going and see if we can get this patio cleaned off and get the work done. Let me tell you about my plan for the swing. So we're going to wash it off really well, get all the dirt and the grime off of it. And then I don't have any more of this gray stain, and so I'm just going to use what I have, and we're going to test it out, see what we come up with. So this is special walnut. This is weathered oak, and this is dark walnut. So we're just going to find a test spot on that swing and test these out and see which color we like better. And I'm not sure if any of them are going to work, or if I need to mix two together, or how that's going to work. But we'll check it out and see what we like, and then we'll finish up the swing. Okay, so we got the swing all washed down. We're going to let it dry, and then we'll come back and try out our stains. I don't know if I can do that today, but I think it's supposed to get really hot today. So if it does, it'll dry it out quickly and we can use the stain on it. If not, I will do that another day. I love all of my Norwex products for cleaning. I use these cloths inside and outside, and all you need is water on your cloth to clean. And so I'm just using it to give this glass top table a good cleaning and get it ready for the season. Okay, it's a new day, new shirt, and I'm going to show you the swing now that I've stained it, and then we're going to get the cushions on it and get everything out here decorated and nice for the summer season. So here's the swing after I stained it. I went with dark walnut, and I think it did a pretty good job. I like the depth and dimension of the dark walnut over the gray, and it's not a perfect stain job by any means, but I am going to put a cushion on this swing, and I think that it will work out great for the season and look really pretty out here and rustic to go along with the pergola and this outdoor area. If y'all have followed our channel for any amount of time, you know how much I love flowers. And so I'm going to add a few more to this patio space just to add a little bit more color and to make the space a little bit more inviting. So I added a hibiscus over here by this pot just to add a little bit more color, and that'll make more sense to you in the coming weeks of why we chose a hibiscus. I put my carrots there. So I grew these from carrot tape. So they've been a fun little new adventure for me with carrots. So now I'm going to add a few more flowers to the table and just around the area. I did put my hydrangea here. We did have some strong winds and it tipped over, so I've got to clean up this little area over here where it's filled. But it does really well out here. It likes the shade from the jasmine, and it just likes being here in this little area. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to add a little flower to this table. And over here in front of the hydrangea, just to add a little bit more color in this space, I'm adding this lavender plant in this terracotta pot. Now let's add all the cushions and make it a comfortable space for people to come out and lounge and enjoy the summer evenings.
If you remember a few weeks ago in one of our videos, I introduced you to our new pet, which is a betta fish that the girls wanted so badly, and they have done really well taking care of him. But in that video, I asked for your different suggestions for a name for a fish, and y'all did not disappoint. Y'all sent in some of the best names, but the girls have decided to call this fish Maui. You will understand that in the coming weeks, so make sure that you're subscribed so that you don't miss out on any of our content and any of our fun summer plans. Well, friends, that about wraps up this week's video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you were inspired to create a beautiful space in your home. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you are new to our channel or you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.